Hello again. Do you want to see my collection of Olympus Trip cameras? Now, if I ask my friends and family and that, their eyes sort of glaze over and they wander off muttering something about having to reorganise their sock drawer or something. I understand, but it's a shame really, because what's the point of having a collection if you can't show it off? And that's where YouTube comes in, I suppose. If you're interested in Olympus Trip cameras, or you're interested in me or how I got them, then you might watch it. Otherwise you're just going to scroll on by. Now YouTube isn't all about getting subscribers and views and likes and things. Sometimes you just have to make a video because it's right and to put the record straight. So, Olympus Trip cameras. No, I'm not much of a photographer. I'm not much of a camera geek. You know, I'm not shutter speeds, apertures and that. I know what it is, but it doesn't really do anything for me. And I didn't wake up one morning and think, do you know what, I'm going to start collecting Olympus cameras. It just sort of creeps up on you. You buy one and then another, before you know it, you're a collector. So to started off with the first one, the original Olympus Trip, which was from 1967 to 1984. I remember seeing the adverts for this when I was a young teenager. It was David Bailey was on there. I think you still find that advert on YouTube. Obviously I couldn't afford one of these when I was a kid. I had to make do with a Kodak Instamatic. I've tried this, works really well, nice. This round here, that's photoelectric cells that shows up on your viewfinder with the light meter. That's the forerunners of your solar panels, believe it or not. Olympus were quite good at innovation and invention. Next came the Trip AF in 1984. They discontinued the original Trip after the AF. I thought I had one, but I haven't. Next one is Trip AF MD. It's got a motor drive. Again, this was 1986. These all work, by the way. Super Trip was 1986 as well. It's a smaller one. It hasn't got a motor in it. It's the same as that, but without a motor. Obviously it's smaller. Motor drive, 1987, the Trip MD. And this. If you're buying one of these, always open the battery cover. Check the batteries haven't been left in, because if they're corroded, it's junk. Come on to Trip AF Super 1990. Again, they all got little innovations. These are like little time capsules of technological advancement at the time. The MD2 was from 1990 as well. The Trip AF S2 was from 1992, and I've got an S as well, but I don't know when that one is, so I'll have to look it up, I suppose. I just found that one in the thing, I haven't notated it. Missing one now, Trip Panorama from 1992. If I ever see one of those, I will buy it, because I haven't finished collecting really. Trip 100 from 1993, nice little small camera. Come on to Trip AF Mini. Actually this is a 300. Where's that one from? Oh, I'm missing a few there. AF Mini 1993, AF1 Mini from 1994, AF1 Mini quartz date from 1995, an AF 20 from 1995. We go on to the Trip 10, which is 1993. I'll have to write these down so I know where they are. Then we come on to Trip 301. Actually, that's 1996. This is the 301 because it's got the self timer on it. The AF 30 from 1996. And I've got the AF 31, which has got the self timer on it as well. So obviously they just put an extra one on for the self timer. MD3 from 1998. XB40 AF from 2000. And we got a couple here. The XB41 AF. We've also got the XB41 AF with a quartz date on it. That's got a little calendar on the back, and you have to set that. And then when you take your picture is printed out with a date on it. That's why I've got two of those, one with a quartz date and one without. Next is the XB400 from the year 2000. Again, nice little. Started having a little shutter. The AF50, obviously from this century, from the 2000, and the 500, again from the early 2000s. They may still be making a few, but I've got a 300 here as well. Trip 300, 1996. There it is. There. And a 301 with a self timer. That's great. Got muddled up there. Okay. Obviously, I'm missing a few, but I think that's probably the most comprehensive collection of Olympus Trip cameras outside of a museum. And of course, this is just a quarter of my collection of Olympus cameras. These are just the trips. Look forward to seeing your comments, your likes, or whatever.